Hello. Lots of errors today. Okay, so the movie that I watched was Freaky Friday. I asked Certation about the characters in the movie and how they relate to the Taming of the Shrew. Tess, the mom, most relates to Petruchio in the sense that they're both kind of self centered people, thinking only about their future well being and what they want. Tess, the mom, is thinking about her future with her husband to be. They're about to get married. She's a widower. Her husband died about 3 or 4 years ago. She's a therapist of some kind, and she's very uptight and wants things to be a certain way, specifically. And she has a teenage daughter named Anna and like a 9-year-old son named Harry. So Harry likes to poke at Anna and get her in trouble because he's the favorite. And Anna reminds me of Kate because she's a little immature, which, teenage girls are, and self centered. She has a band that she cares about solely. And so the band is the utmost important to her because, that's how she expresses herself. And so, the band is about to do some, just a little garage band that, she practices in the garage and that's where her focus is. So mom doesn't seem to understand that that's, very important to her. And so they fight with each other. And I had some movie clips that my phone won't let me, the storage keeps becoming a problem. So I was going to record on my phone and show you the clip on the computer, but it's not working. But basically, the movie clip was how they go to a Chinese restaurant, and the lady is an older lady, and she hears them arguing. So she gives them a special fortune cookie each, and the fortune cookie allows them to swap. So they wake up the next morning and they're swapped. And so they, the rest of the movie, because it's a Disney movie, is about them, learning how much it takes to become each other. So, and learning to make it work for each other. So mom understands that the teacher that Anna's been complaining about at school really is a pain in the butt, and she puts him in his place in an adult form, and he's just taken back by that. And so that makes her cool to the friends who don't realize that she's swapped and become mom, and they're just all of her friends are impressed, like, wow, you really put the teacher in his place in a proper way without getting in trouble, which she normally would have been sent to the principal's office. And then Anna, who is now, in Tessa's body, takes the credit card and, she's not supposed to, but she goes out shopping and gives mom a hip new look and a new haircut. And, she's like, her coworkers or the people that shares an office with are like, whoa, she's impressed, and she's turning the heads of people. Whereas normally she's just so uptight and, blah. And she goes on a TV show, and she's, I think, during the TV show, she is, just loose instead of uptight and just rigid. So the TV show actually goes much better than her previous ones have gone, where she's trying to produce, or sorry, not produce, express her book, do a book selling, however that is, whatever the right word is for that. So it goes well, even though she thinks, or Tess thinks that Anna's gonna mess it up in her body. And so the next clip that I was going to show, which didn't work out very well, is that mom sees the stress that Anna goes under when Anna's group is doing an audition to get like their first gig. and Anna's the lead guitarist, and Mom sees, wow, it takes real talent to read the music and play, and it's a lot of pressure standing in front of the group of people, and that she's the lead guitarist. So it actually, like, wow, she has talent, and she is focused. It's not just a bunch of noise, which is all that Mom seems to hear. That her daughter has focus and passion, which is something that Mom can relate to. It's not just a bunch of wasted time. So Mom understands that, and she's actually proud of Anna for doing that. But she herself is Anna, and she gets out on the stage and she doesn't know how to play the guitar. So Anna takes the chord, and she's behind the stage, and she plugs it into her amp, and she actually plays. And so she's just like, fake it, Mom. And so she fakes it, and it's a rah rah lovey-dovey moment. And then Anna is in Tess's body, and as Tess, and Anna is now in Tess's body. When she's on the show, she has the audience going, and she's she's not producing, but what is it? It's trying to sell her book, and she gets the audience all revved up, and it's it's upbeat and it's happy, something that Tess wouldn't have been able to do. So the sales go, everybody's happy. Tess's manager is happy, and so that was something positive that probably Tess wouldn't have been able to do. And then Tess kind of sees the anxiety that Anna's feeling about her upcoming marriage to the Mark Harmon. I can't remember his name from the movie, but the Mark Harmon. And so Tess should have really realized that the kids haven't had proper grieving, because she is a therapist, but the kids still haven't grieved over their father, and yet here she is bringing in this man that, yes, it's been 3 years plus, but the kids haven't really grieved as much as they should have. And even though she's a therapist, she's been just focused on moving forward on her life, and she hasn't taken enough time to really let them grieve and handle their needs. So that's kind of my conclusion of the movie, and that's how Disney lets it be a happy ending, is now Mom and daughter have, and that's how the movie ends. And how they switch back is the unconditional love of Mom realizing what Anna goes through, and Anna realizing that Mom doesn't have it as easy as she thinks it that she does. And that's how they're able to switch back. So that's how it ends. And that's how I relate the characters in the movie, with Tess being more like Patricio and Anna being like Kate. Thank you. The end.